Hi, I'm George Bell, one of the rod designers here at Red Truck Fly Rods. A few things we know about Steelhead. One, they're awesome. Two, they travel thousands of miles up rivers to spawn, and that's when we get to fish for them. On their path upriver, it's a moving target. The conditions change, the terrain changes. Sometimes it rains, the rivers blow out. This all affects the fish, which also affects how you fish for them. I used to carry 3 rods, one for indicator fishing, one for deep swinging, and one for fishing near the surface. And so when I had the opportunity to help design the Red Truck Diesel switch rod balanced outfit, it was an awesome experience to be able to design the one rod that does it all. The Red Truck Diesel switch rod is a 7-weight 11-foot rod. We chose this length and weight because it's the best to do all the different techniques to catch steelhead. I think there's some confusion out there on what a switch rod is, and I think it's best used as a compact spey rod. The shorter length allows you to land a fish much easier. So with a spey rod, a lot of times I have to have my brother, my buddy help me land it or beach it or something like that. With a switch rod, I can land it just like a single hand rod. Tip way up, bring it back, land my fish. So there's a lot of different things I like about this rod. The rods are incredibly durable with the snake belly finish. The quality of everything is great. The cork, the components, that's all awesome. But what really comes to play for me here is the little things. The ferrules, for example, they're not painted, they're sanded, so there's a lot more friction. Most common break in a spey rod is these ferrules start to wiggle loose from all that different, rotational torsion and all this stuff. They'll work their way loose and then they'll break. And so we said, well, what if we didn't paint them? And we did that, and our ferrules never came loose. So it's one really nice thing on the river, never to have to check my ferrules, never to worry about that break. Equally as important as the rod and the line system and this whole balanced outfit is the reel. We knew instantly we had found the perfect match for the diesel switch when we got a hold of the Loop EVOTEC reel. It's incredible. 30 years they've been building large arbor reels. The Loop EVOTEC is 6061 aircraft grade aluminum, fully sealed drag system, balances perfectly on the rod and with the line systems. And not to mention it looks fantastic on the rod, and when that steelhead's ripping line off, I want to feel confident in my reel, and I get that with the Loop EVOTEC. For two-handed rods, line systems are incredibly confusing. You have Scandi, Skagit, you've got long bellies, you've got your tips, your running lines, et cetera, et cetera. We basically boiled it down to 3 lines that you need to have. And we have a line to fish, near the surface or on the surface. We have lines to take you down in depth all the way, as deep as you want to go, and cast, really heavy flies and heavy tips, and then a line, to cast indicators. If you're like me, you fish a lot, want to fish a lot for steelhead, this is the perfect setup. We've done all the math for you, and you're going to be set.